On the defensive end, don't they? Did you enjoy playing in games like this?
No, Kevin. Why would defense? Why would I enjoy playing against a good defensive team? I want to score. But we will appreciate what we get tonight with these guys. Great effort, great grit, and we'll see who will come out on top.
Now, here's George. Clock at 6. Over James. A nice shot by George. George has got the game going here with the first basket for the Knicks.
That's just a good-looking shot from Paul George. Gets it right into his shooting pocket and finishes it off with confidence.
Harden outside. Screen by Giannis. Harden, that's good.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Pass to Thompson. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giannis high post. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
They like to use Giannis in the pick-and-roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. But a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Pass to Isaac. Second shot opportunity. And the shot goes down.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power. Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the third time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Here's Bridges. Lays it up off the glass.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now here's James. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
Well, LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Now here's Bridges. Pass the ball. Outside, Jones. The kick out to Ball. Takes the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, do they look sharp. I mean, everything falling for them.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks, DA. Sounds like, Greg, we can expect some fireworks from their shooters.
And the hope is that they take what the defense gives them rather than forcing things.
Could be about just two things for them right now, patience and trust.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Isaac left side. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
I'm not sure there's a player in the game who sees the floor better than LeBron James.
Ball surveying the defense. Whiteside tried to break free. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. The drive by Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Thompson tearing through the lane and then finishes strong with the dunk. It's not worth 3, but that's a pretty 2.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
For the Jazz. Here's Ball. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Siakam misses. New York trailing. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Now, here's Tatum. And the basket is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The drive-by Ball. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Tatum deciding where to go with it. There's Ball with the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Tatum. Pass the ball. For Murray. And it falls over the rim and in. Ball's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
.105 left here in the first quarter. Back to Murray. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Tatum. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A shake. And Ball slams it in.
Alonzo with a nice shake right there as his handles opened up that dribble move.
Hooked away. And stolen by Murray. Outside Ball. There's the triple. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for Utah. He finishes with 9 points in the... Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting
at a high clip.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Quick into the air. Andrew Wiggins up and throws it down.
LeBron outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Jazz have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Murray outside. Here's Ayton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
James in the post. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Knicks trail by 8. It's Harden with the drive. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. And that whistle got a huge response from this crowd, and it was not a positive one.
James looking it over. Pass to Isaac. And it's off from three-point range. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Jazz leading by 8. Here's Adebayo. No good with the triple.
Well, he definitely forced that shot, guys. He had plenty of time to adjust himself and kick the ball out and look for a better shot. Have to give credit to the defense there, too.
James with it. George picks him up. And now the Knicks on the break. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Isaac. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Left side Jackson goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Davis.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
LeBron outside. LeBron is doubled. Over George. James misses. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by LeBron. Thompson outside. And the rejection by Giannis. And the Jazz with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. James in the post. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to George. Now here's Brown. From deep Harden. That shot is off. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
LeBron with it. 15 points in the game. And they double up James. Over George. Tries again. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Brown right side. His first shot coming late. Jump shot is good that time. Brown's got his first basket.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. So both teams making some changes here. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And it's Harden with the ball for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. To the inside. Kicks it out to Giannis. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. On offense, here are the Jazz. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. To the wing on the left. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by Jones. Harden with it. Now guarded by Ball. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for New York.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal. Just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
Another miss by Utah. Bridges, no one around him. Giannis, right side. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
To end the drought, Siakam for 3. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Pass the ball. It's a second chance effort. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the length of Giannis is a problem. These are racing shots.
The rebound by the Jazz.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Back to ball. Holmgren in the corner. 3-pointers off the mark. And the Knicks with possession. To the middle. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 12 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Drills it from outside.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
To the paint. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it. Tonight, and has been the driving force for the Knicks. He provided some serious rim protection in that quarter. Good luck getting a shot over this guy. We'll return shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Back to George. Giannis outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
It's Harden with the drive. And Davis sends it back. They retain possession. Jokic inside. The shot's good. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Jackson has the open look. New York missing again. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's LeBron. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And another huge night from LeBron James. He's been doing it since 2003.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. George, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now LeBron. He's got 17. Thompson with the bucket.
Just get the feeling that whenever Clay rises up, he's going to make it.
New York calls timeout. So it's the Knicks now. 6-point game. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 18 points for Giannis.
This time to catch and shoot. The offense doing a good job of creating some different opportunities for Giannis.
Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
James in the post. And he lays it straight in. James has got 4 this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this.
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. And Giannis setting the tone right now with some authority on the offensive end.
Pass to Thompson. Nice ball movement by Utah. 6 on the shot clock. Back to LeBron. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And Utah, another 3.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's George. Rebound, Utah.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
In the corner, it's James. Back to Thompson. Nice shot by James. And now it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
New York foul. Paul George.
Here's Tatum.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Poke loose. Here's Gobert. That one good for 2. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Ball. It doesn't go for him. And Utah the other way now. Left side, Tatum. Pass to Siakam. Out left of the wing. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've been the better team on the post all game long. Whenever they worked it in low, they've been able to find success.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
What's up?
A free throw drops for Gobert.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
And then Murray with the jam.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Pass to Siakam. Back to Tatum. To the wing right side. Ball from long range. Good on the triple. Ball's got 8 points. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Fires for 3. Here's Gobert. Up and in on the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 11 now for the Jazz.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass the ball. Wide open look here for Murray. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got his second basket.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Now here's Gobert. He's covered by 8.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Here's Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going. Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 30 seconds left in the third. Knicks trail by 11. Ball with it. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Ball. Inside. Higgins outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Siakam. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Chalk up 2 there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The Jazz, 82.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Utah leading by 11. Outside Tatum. Pass the ball. Gobert the screen. And it's LaMelo Ball with the 3.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Carter. Crafty move. Rebound, Utah.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And no doubt what's on Tatum's mind when that pass is coming to him. He's got a scorer's mentality. If it's a clean look, he's going to let it fly.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And it's Ball in the corner. Shoots over Bridges. And Utah again with the bucket.
Now, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Oh, that's blocked.
Already set the summer league record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
On defense, the Jazz. 17-point lead, their biggest. Ayton a screen. 16 feet away. And he knocks down the jumper. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Jazz passing it around. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Makes it off the glass.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Carter outside. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Down low. Here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And it's ball in the corner. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Utah calls timeout.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands together for your Knicks.
The Knicks making a switch here.
And once again, let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancers.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Siakam outside. Pass the ball. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Jazz.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And it's ball in the corner. Gobert trying to get open. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown.
At the line.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
And he nails the third. And for LaMelo Ball's second year, Greg, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And here is Tatum. Pass the ball. Fires the three.
I think it's natural to tense up when Giannis is in the area, especially as a shooter.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size with that kind of touch, that is money.
13 foul.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Tatum. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the three ball. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And it's ball in the corner. Misses the three. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And the dunk by Tatum.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. In the corner, George with it. Drops in the layup for two.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Siakam looking around. And here's Tatum for three. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. Harden gets the bucket.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
112-88.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Pass to Holmgren. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Outside Tatum. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. From deep, Harden. He can't get that one. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
Let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show.
Kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of. I ride 26 and let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom. Nah, it ain't tilt. With Lucky torn down the man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car tall. And I bet my motor clean. Suicide door, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it Tro, go for me. Ice come from Boca Raton. 100 carat hammer froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now around Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now around neon. Our cars look like Creon. No on the man though, I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to dance though. Let me see you bounce right and left.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Here in Utah, it's another home game for the Jazz. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Here's Harden. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Here's Davis. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for two.
The contact there can't stop AD. This size helps him get to his shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that one's good by Davis.
And we've seen an uptick in Davis's three-point attempts. With these results, you understand why.
Cans it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And finished off by Davis.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Now here is Davis. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Harden. And again, it's New York.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not affected from? I'll tell you, not many.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Brown, good.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Pass to Davis. No good on that one. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 7 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Tom Thibodeau. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range. That's what you've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. They get it back. Here's Whiteside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focus, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss. Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Here's Bridges after the basket by Utah. Pass to Jones. And Jones with the stuff.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
It's Jones on the wing. Back to Ball. Now Bridges. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Whiteside, and he makes good on the layup. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just pearls his way inside and takes advantage.
Jones from outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
And finished off by Siakam.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Back to Bridges. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Holmgren in the corner. Back to Ball. No one near him. And Utah again with the bucket.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Outside, Jones. Back to Ball. Right side, Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Left side, Ball. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trailed by 4. Pass to Siakam. Holmgren with it. Stolen by Ball. Murray right side. Right side inside. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
1:27 left to play in the first. Here's Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
The drive by Siakam. Ball surveying the defense. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well trained and blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Here's Ball. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And it's Ball in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got 6 points.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. New York moving the ball around. And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Back to Siakam. Off target from outside. And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Thompson. No good from outside. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Pass to Thompson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Murray. From down in the low post, it goes.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Thompson outside. No good on the 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. James looking around. And Klay Thompson hits from deep. Thompson's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
New York takes timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Knicks leading by 8. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Isaac picks him up. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Harden. He has 7. Fades. Jackson misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Thompson. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now it's only a 5-point Knicks lead. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Lets it go from deep. Drills the 3-pointer. Thompson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. James with it, and it's Harden picking him up. LeBron outside. Thompson from long range. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 3. For Davis. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Allen for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. The statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Inside. James in the post. Davis with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
With this diverse skill set and size, Davis is a matchup nightmare for anyone in the league.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
The three from Harden, kept alive by New York. Pass to Jones. Bridges inside the three-point line. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 5.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And Ball stays with it.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Over to the wing. Ball. And Jones pulls it down.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Back to Harden. From deep. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the rejection by Jackson. This one for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
And here's Harden for 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Harden outside. Pass to Bridges. Jones, no one around him. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's Ball in the corner. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Ball's got it back down to within single digits for Utah.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Murray, good.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Pass the ball. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. The deep three from Murray. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. James Harden getting it done for the Knicks. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Outside for George. Jackson has the open look. And that one's on target from the wing. Jackson's got the first points of the second half here for New York. Tatum on the wing. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
The three from Harden. Rebounded by the Jazz. There's the triple. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Harden surveying the D. Going inside. And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Pass the ball. And he's good on the three ball. Ball's got 17.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Jazz trail by 13. You have to admire the energy with which Rudy Gobert attacks the glass.
Kevin, well, his stats reflect that tremendous effort. He averages some crazy rebounding numbers, using not just his size, but also his expert timing.
To the inside. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Giannis. No good on that one. And Utah the other way now. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Pass the ball. Launches a three. Some solid defense from Brown.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. He has 6.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Jazz trail by 15. Outside Tatum. Ball from long range. The Jazz with another miss.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Brown wide open, he fires. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
To end the run, Holmgren gets the bucket.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
New York calls timeout. And New York making a change here. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. On the wing, Jones. From deep, Harden. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster
So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
And James picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Over in the corner, Isaac. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And you just can't let Isaac get that much room to shoot it from deep. He's a very consistent three-point shooter with a fluid shooting form. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jokic with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Thompson outside. Here's Jokic. Again, the Jazz score.
Assists aren't Thompson's strong suit, but he smartly feeds a ready shooter.
Here's Harden. Now here's Whiteside. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Harden inside the three-point line. A rebound by the Jazz.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
LeBron outside. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Thompson's got 15.
An efficient scorer like Thompson is a great go-to option. All he needs is the ball.
Jones from outside. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. And here is James. He's got 6. Thompson in the corner. And Utah again with the bucket.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
.143 left in the third quarter.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Utah.
LeBron with it. Jones covering. Three-pointer. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Jazz trailed by 16. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Pass to Carter. Wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Carter's got his second bucket of the game to go. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Here's Holmgren. Offline with his 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
New York moving it around. Murray for 3. And Wiggins able to finish. And the Knicks lead by 20.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Back to Ball. Pass to Siakam. And it's Ball in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 20.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's New York out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Tatum. Pass the ball. Shoots over Bridges. Off the left rim and out. The Knicks leading by 17. On the wing, Bridges. Ball with it. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Bridges. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Here's Carter. The shot comes out. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Pass to Ayton. And here is Bridges. He's covered by Ball. Here's Ayton. The 17-footer goes down.
The assist.
6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Out to the right wing. And Ayton gets double teamed. Bridges shot. Good.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
To the wing right side. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Tatum down low. Outside, Ball. To halt the run. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Jones from outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
That one falls.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Ball. Now, here's Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Bridges got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's tipped.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Not bad defense, but you give him an inch and he'll bury you.
Kept alive. Ayton makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Outside Tatum. Ball from long range. The shot, no good. And New York the other way now.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Outside Tatum. Holmgren in the corner. Drills it from outside.
Here we go. His second made from beyond the arc in the second half after having no such luck in the first.
Pass to Ayton. A fadeaway. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Here's Ball. Now Holmgren. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
So for the Knicks, New York leading by 23. Here's Harden, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Screen by Giannis. It's Harden with the drive.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Here's Jokic. Over in the corner, Isaac. Back to Jokic. Nice ball movement by Utah. They grab their own miss. Thompson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Harden. And the Knicks good for 2.
I love seeing Harden stroke it from there. One of the most lethal shooters we have in the game.
Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Second chance shot. And the rejection by Jackson. George with the bucket.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
First team foul.
LeBron with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Thompson. And Utah another 3.
Give the defense credit. They tried to take away Thompson's airspace, but we know he has the quick trigger.
Drops in the tray. Harden's got 38 points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is Harden doing what he does best, finding a hole in the defense and exploiting it.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel.
She takes my flight, she holds while the pork was staked out from state to state. It ain't nothing to a baller, baby. Pay the cost, big money. Birdman, boss, baby, stepping on my line. I sure a little something. Make Corleone come out in the black crow touch.
What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. Ugh, another soul lost. Had to make his shirt match my colored Porsche. Ugh, the rims match, of course. It's Tim's, it reminded me of them. Glistening, wrist on chiller. In the same palm, a gorgeous. I put this on my lord. My niece was 4 when she felt chinchilla. I passed the shore for that that made rise from the like Thriller. Hustler, at night still found time to kiss my mother. Live like I'm dreaming, kick my feet up. Poke my waist, remind me of my demons. So quit your yapping before I get the and have your fella. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking to that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy?